This is part 3 of the COVID-19 road trip for TikTok. If you missed part 1 and 2, basically this girl and I decided to rent a car and drive from New York City down to Florida during a pandemic. There was just one problem.
The virus is spreading rapidly in the South.
So right now we're in the deep South in Savanah, Georgia, while COVID-19 gets worse. And we still need to make it to Florida to fly back to New York City without getting sick. So far, so good. But every day rules get tighter.
Florida sets a new COVID death record.
We are headed to Florida today.
The COVID-19 checkpoint.
Uh-oh, are we gonna be able to get in?
I'm wondering if that's what the red is coming out because of the checkpoint.
The red.
On the map.
Oh, is everybody pulling over to get? Okay, we just passed the state trooper. We're off on the side. We're waiting in the line here. We don't know what's going on. They have tents set up, people wearing masks. Well, Georgia. Thank you, ma'am. That's creepy, though, at the same time.
I definitely think it was creepy.
Checkpoints, and you're like, wait a minute, I can't drive around my own country.
Oh, come on.
This is America. Almost to St. Augustine. Final stop. This is the oldest town in America. St. Augustine. It is really hot in St. Augustine. It's like half amusement park and half old-time town. Very odd mix. Founded in 1565.
This was in the 1500s.
This is the oldest church in America. Give it a 7 out of 10 stars. Minus 1 point for being Spanish Catholic. They did some terrible things in this country that I won't mention.
Delaney says it kind of reminds me of Disneyland.
Except for the buildings are real.
These buildings are way older than these people. Will last way longer than these people.
With the hedgerows, there's a fountain over here.
Oh, well, look at this. Look at this gem.
This is pretty cool. Look at these palm trees above me. St. Augustine Downtown Historical Park is super beautiful. Definitely worth a check out. This just seems to be like a tourist spot, not just for Americans, but for foreign nationals as well. Here, like Arabic, Farsi, good old Spanish Florida. It's brutal out here for somebody who grew up in the Midwest. St. Augustine is like a woman. It's beautiful, but you gotta sit down after about 5 minutes dealing with her. Look at the fish. Can you guys see the fish? They always tell you about California. Go out west. Sometimes it pays to go south. We're going to check out the Castillo de San Marco.
Castillo de San Marco.
Castillo de San Marco.
There's a big difference between
The old fort on St. Augustine. See all the cannons?
We're up on the old fort. Old as time for American standards. Way before the founding of the United States of America.
Costa Negra.
We made it to Jacksonville now. The Atlantic Ocean. Pools are still open in Florida.
Kind of cool. Well, we made it, driving from New York down to Florida, through the heart of a global pandemic raging in the South, and neither of us are sick. Maybe a balcony on the Hampton Inn looking at the Atlantic Ocean isn't the most romantic, but it is America. Or at least what America is for right now. Tomorrow morning we fly back to New York, the safest city in the country. A rental car dropped off, headed to the airport now to catch our flight back to New York. Yeah, they had free masks at the airport, so I switched it up. Plus our flight's already delayed by half an hour. So we just got on the flight to New York and they handed out New York State Traveler health forms that we all have to fill out. It turns out if you don't fill out this form and turn it in at the airport when you arrive, you get a $2,000 fine from New York City and have to appear in court. There's like 5 people on this flight.
Hello, this is the Test and Trace Corps. We learned that you recently traveled to New York City from a state with a high rate of COVID-19. We're calling to ensure that you are aware of the New York State Executive Order requiring...
Fight this feeling, I want you to try. Imagine living without it, so let's go.